telephones. Will everyone please rise for the processional?
Will the audience please remain standing for the presentation of our nation's colors and continue standing until the colors have been retired, following the national anthem. Please join vocalist Lily Bailey, a junior choral music education major in the Hayes School of Music, and the Appalachian Brass Ensemble in the singing of our national anthem.
Welcome to Spring 2026 Commencement for Appalachian State University. I'm Dr. Neva Spake, an Executive Vice Chancellor and Provost, and I am thrilled to help honor each of you during this monumental occasion. We are so glad we are here able to celebrate your hard work, your perseverance, and your success. Before we begin, please join me in thanking Appalachian State's ROTC award-winning Pershing Rifles for presenting our national colors. Thank you also to Lily Bailey for singing the national anthem and the Appalachian Brass Ensemble conducted by Dr. Joseph Brown and Dr. Dakota Corbliss for performing all musical selections during this ceremony. Yeah, we can do that. Commencement exercises are some of the longest standing and most time-honored traditions in the Academy. This ceremony serves as both a time of closure as you complete your academic career at Appalachian State, and also as a bridge to the new opportunities that each of you have before you. The mace is a particularly emblematic artifact used in the most formal academic ceremonies to signify authority, just as it did during the Middle Ages when mace bearers accompanied an official taking office or opening court. Serving as the bearer of the university mace is Dr. Kathy McKinney, Professor Emerita of Music Therapy in the Hayes School of Music. Dr. McKinney, please stand to be recognized. At every commencement, ceremony banners represent the university and each of its colleges. Carrying the university banner and serving as the name reader for this ceremony is Dr. Elizabeth Campbell, Professor of Middle Grades Education in the Reich College of Education. Dr. Campbell, will you please stand to be recognized? Carrying the college banners and assisting with today's ceremony, Dean Melba Spooner for the Reich College of Education, Assistant Vice Provost Ted Zaruka for University College, and Dr. Sue Go, Interim Director for the Hayes School of Music, and Dr. Shinshan Lo, Interim Dean of the Hayes School of Music and the College of Fine and Applied Arts. Will you all please stand to be recognized? Additionally, carrying the Graduate School banner, Dean Ashley Colquitt, the Honors College banner, Associate Vice Provost Vicki Klima, and our University Libraries banner carrier, Dr. Gary Boy, Music Library Coordinator in the Hayes School of Music. Will you please stand to be recognized? Assisting today's name reader is Kaya Dooley, Records and Graduation Specialist in the Office of the Registrar. Will you please stand to be recognized? We have many App State alumni who are attending this commencement ceremony as faculty, staff, parents, grandparents, partners, or friends of graduating students. Will all alumni of Appalachian State University, including those in the platform party, please stand to be recognized? App State has been recognized as a military-friendly school for 17 straight years, and by U.S. News and World Report and Military Times for our support of veterans, active duty service members, and their families. Will all students who are veterans or active duty military members please stand and remain standing to be recognized? And will all other veterans or active duty members, military members in attendance, please stand to be recognized? Thank you all for your service to your country and to your communities. App State remains dedicated to the mission established by our founders 127 years ago to provide access to education. 1/3 of our undergraduate students are first-generation college students. Will all first-generation college students and first-generation college graduates in the audience, including those in the platform party, please stand to be recognized? This spring, history is made as we recognize the first graduating class of App State's Flight Path programs. These fully online, career-aligned programs were designed for the unique needs of working professionals, and these first graduates have proven exactly what's possible when ambition meets opportunity. Congratulations on blazing this new trail. Let's give them a loud round of applause. am now pleased to introduce Dr. Heather Norris, Chancellor of Appalachian State University. With more than 2 decades of academic leadership, vision, and expertise at App State, Chancellor Norris's career has been characterized by her strong collaborative leadership and service to both App State and the greater community. She has consistently led by example, serving to inspire all of us who have worked alongside her, as well as the students she has taught and mentored. Please help me welcome Chancellor Heather Norris.
Thank you, Provost Spake. What a joyous occasion this is as we gather to celebrate the remarkable achievements of the Spring 2026 graduating class. I join in yeah, go ahead. I join in Provost Spake's thanks to those contributing to today's ceremony, and I would like to now take a moment to thank the additional members of the platform party. In addition to our mace bearer and university and college banner carriers, we have the honor of being joined by the following people on stage today. Please stand as I introduce you and remain standing until all are introduced. Governor Philip Byers, representing the UNC System Board of Governors. Chair Mark Ricks, representing the Appalachian State University Board of Trustees. Dr. Neva Spake, Executive Vice Chancellor and Provost. J.J. Brown, Executive Vice Chancellor and Chief Operating Officer. Thank you all for your presence here today to celebrate our graduates and for everything you do each and every day to support Appalachian State University and the success of our students. I agree. Class of 2026. Today marks a significant milestone, not just in your academic journey, but in your lives. This ceremony is a celebration of your academic success and also of the resilience and perseverance you've shown in the face of unprecedented challenges, from a pandemic to a natural disaster. I admire each of you for how you overcame these obstacles with determination and grace. We are all extremely proud of you. Today is also the beginning of an exciting new chapter for all of you. You are equipped with the knowledge, skills, and relationships to thrive in a world that is ever-changing and that is also full of promise and opportunity. Your App State education has prepared you to excel in your chosen fields and to make meaningful and important contributions to your communities. The problems to be solved today and in the future demand innovative solutions, unwavering resilience, and compassionate leadership, all of which are characteristics of a mountaineer. I know you will embrace new challenges ahead, seize your opportunities, and make your mark on this world. As we celebrate our graduates' accomplishments, we owe many in attendance a debt of deep gratitude. Allow me a moment to recognize the parents, families, and friends who have supported these graduates every step of the way. Thank you for your encouragement and sacrifices, which have helped make this day possible. Parents, families, friends, thank you. And behind the scenes, our university staff have ensured our campus operates smoothly, and they have provided essential services and support to our students. Thank you to our staff for your dedication. And to the faculty who have inspired, mentored, and guided these graduates throughout their academic journeys. Thank you for your endless passion and determination for the success of our students. You have made a transformational difference in these graduates' lives, and your profound impact goes far beyond the classroom. On behalf of all those present and our entire university community, I thank you, faculty, for your tireless commitment. Soon-to-be graduates, you have enriched our academic community, and now you continue a legacy of academic excellence, service, and innovation. As Mountaineer alumni, you will be a vital part of our university's ongoing story, and we invite you to engage with your alma mater for many, 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 many years to come. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. May your futures be filled with purpose, fulfillment, and success, and also some fun. Well done, and congratulations. I am honored to now welcome our next speaker. Please join me in welcoming our distinguished guest, Trustee Mark Ricks, Chair of App State's Board of Trustees and a proud and distinguished alumnus of App State.
Good evening, everyone. I would also like to welcome all the family, friends, best faculty in America, J.J. Brown's family, who is obviously here in force, and all others. Thank you for joining us tonight. And before we get started, I know it's a little early, but I would like all the mothers to stand up so we can wish you an early Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, because without you, we wouldn't have all these wonderful graduates to celebrate tonight, so thank you. Graduates, congratulations. Tonight, you turn in your amateur status. Tomorrow morning, you go pro. And all those things your parents have been warning you about and telling you about, and oh, they're crazy, they're crazy. Well, you're about to find out how right they were. 37 years ago, I sat where you sit tonight, except I was over in Broomcourt Gym. It wasn't quite as nice, not even remotely. And I remember sitting there. I don't know who spoke, not a clue. So I won't take it in offense if you don't remember me 37 years from now. But what I do remember is being pretty scared, because I didn't have a clue what I was going to do with my life. But the good news is I had just earned a degree from Appalachian State University. And the important word there is earned, because we have a lot of amazing things in our bookstore. That's my shameless plug. But we don't sell degrees. You have to earn your degree. And I want you to remember that when life gets tough, and it's going to get tough, and when you feel like you've come to an impasse and you just can't figure it out, I want you to take a look in the mirror and remember this night, the night you earned your college degree. And with that college degree is going to come a strength that you don't know about now, and I didn't know about then, but I found out in life what that really meant. So I'm going to ask you one thing. I'm going to ask you to not choose the easy path. I'm not going to ask you to not try, be afraid to fail. All the greats have. So give it a shot. Take that hard road. You already took the first hard road by coming here, earning that college degree. So now you're prepared, you're ready to go. Because we're going to give you something else tonight when you leave here. You're going to become part of a family. You're going to become part of the Mountaineer family. And no matter where you go in life, no matter what you try, no matter what road you take, there's always a road that leads back up this mountain. And we'll be waiting here for you to give you a big hug, a pat on the back, tell you how great you are, even if you're not, because that's what family does. So congratulations tonight. Congratulations on your futures, and welcome to the family. And now it is my distinct honor, as the warm-up act, to turn it over to Philip Byers, UNC Board of Governors.
have notes, but I never use them, so please don't try to follow me with the script because I kind of make it up as I go. I have been your governor for almost 11 years with the UNC system. I have 1 year, 2 months, and 3 days remaining, not that I'm counting. At which time, if you need me, you'll find me at Kid Brewer Stadium 7 days a week, hanging out with the football coaches, doing what I really love, hanging out with football coaches. Before I go in depth, and Mark was so serious, he and I go way back. We were students here together. I know he looks a lot older than I do, but actually and he will be celebrating, can I tell him? 60 years, like right away. There is an eternal God, or he'd have never made it. 60. Never, ever. Mark has done more, and he was so sincere in his comments. He has done more for this university than any one person that I know. When he came back here, he brought not only his funds, and a lot of it, but he also brought his time. And I was honored to ask him to serve on your board of trustees, of which he's been 8 years, Mark? He'll be rolling off, but he now serves as your chairman, and I'm actually very proud of my old friend. And other than I'm being nice to him. I will tell you that Chancellor Thomas asked him twice to leave and go back to Virginia from whence he came and to consider his educational prowess because his grade point average had dropped below 1. So if he can do it, ladies and gentlemen, you, I promise, can do it, and I'll be reading about you in the paper. Before I get to my serious notes, I would ask one question because I noticed several people on the back row from Rutherford County. Would everybody from Rutherford County, and I've seen quite a few, can I see a show of hands or something of everybody from Rutherford County? Whew. As you recall, I was your sheriff. I hope you voted for me. I hope I didn't arrest you. I always like to know where the Rutherford County people are, so in my earlier career, anyone that I arrested, I always want to know that they're out in front of me instead of behind me. How about ex-wives? Are any of my ex-wives here? All right, we're in good shape. Several hands went up, I saw. I will get to the serious notes other than to tell you, please, as you exit, go by John Thomas Hall, who was my chancellor and Mark's chancellor. There's a statue there now of him and Gus the dog. If you don't know the story of Gus the dog, I'm not going to tell you tonight because we've got a tremendous long agenda. But I stole the chancellor's dog a couple times and ended up in trouble. And yes, I'm the one that borrowed is a better word, the chancellor's golf cart and ran it into the duck pond. I get stopped in airports all over this country, and they say, "You're the man that stole the chancellor's golf cart." I'm the one. You can't, well, somebody ran one in it last year, I think, but it wasn't the chancellor's golf cart. To my serious notes, thank you, Chair Ricks, and thank you for your leadership, Board of Trustees, for this fine institution. I am honored to bring greetings on behalf of the UNC System Board of Governors and the UNC System Office. Let me begin by expressing my sincere thanks to Chancellor Heather Norris for her excellent leadership at App State. Chancellor Norris has dedicated more than 20 years of service to Appalachian State, and she is known for building strong relationships and creating a sense of purpose and accountability within and beyond the university community. I want to thank you, Chancellor, for your dedication in advancing the educational mission of Appalachian State University and supporting all members of the Mountaineer family. Please join me in a round of applause for our Chancellor. Today we celebrate you, graduates. You have achieved a significant milestone in your lives. You're leaving Appalachian State Universities with the tools you need for what comes next, and the possibilities are endless. It is also important to acknowledge the contributions of the faculty and staff of Appalachian State University and to applaud the support of your parents and loved ones. I am certain you agree how vital their encouragement has been. And before I ask for applause for your faculty, I'm going to tell you I'm honored to serve in this great state, 16 universities. But you will find no finer faculty than the ones that you have had the honor to be in their classrooms. And that's our friends to your left. I thank you, faculty, for a job well done. If not for those who came before you, Mark and I promise you, would not be here tonight. So if you would, and also our staff that makes everything happen, make sure it's safe, make sure everything is taken care of, to our faculty and staff, and also to our parents. Some of you may be moving back home and living in a basement until you find your first job. So it's very important that you always say thank you to the parents. So if you would join me in a round of applause to our excellent faculty, staff, and your parents. As graduates of this institution, you wield something even more powerful than the diploma you're about to receive, and that is the power of your example. You are ambassadors to this great university. Take tremendous pride in how you represent yourselves, your communities, and your alma mater. We encourage you to stay connected with this institution. Congratulations, enjoy this incredible moment, and best wishes to you all. I'm not going to let you get by that easy. This was online yesterday, so you've already received it because it was sent to you, but I just was fortunate enough to receive it. I want you to understand what you are about to receive and what you have earned, as Chair Rick said, from this university. The App State class of 2026, 1,161 first-generation graduates, 101 student-athlete graduates, 90 military graduates, 374 legacy graduates, 387 graduates receiving a second degree from this university, 79 graduates receiving more than one degree today, representing 94 North Carolina counties, representing 40 states in the United States and 49 countries. Ladies and gentlemen, be proud of what you're about to receive, and congratulations.
Far and wide. Thank you, Chair Ricks and Governor Byers. And now the moment for which you have been waiting. Will all candidates for doctoral degrees please rise? To those who now present themselves for doctoral degrees from Appalachian State University, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of North Carolina and by the Board of Governors of the University of North Carolina, I confer upon each of you the degree recommended by the faculty with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. All doctors and your dissertation advisors will now be directed to the stage. When you return to your row, you may be seated. Congratulations.
Now presenting doctors from the Reich College of Education, Dr. Diane Dickerson, Doctor of Education. Dr. Shannon C. Batchelor, Doctor of Education. Dr. Elizabeth Rose Webster, Doctor of Education. Dr. Coleman Hinson, Doctor of Education. Dr. Nicole Nickerson, Doctor of Education. Dr. Michelle Darwin, Doctor of Education. Dr. Charles Elam Gibson III, Doctor of Education. Dr. Anthony Witter, Doctor of Education. Dr. Lauren Cummings, Doctor of Education. Dr. Olivia LaRue Jolliffe, Doctor of Education.
Will all candidates for the master's degree please rise? Chancellor Norris, upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty of the Williams School of Graduate Studies, I present to you those students who have met or will meet all requirements to earn their master's degree. Candidates, you will now be directed to the stage. Candidates in the first row, please remain standing. All others, please be seated until your row is directed to the stage, and when you return, you may be seated.
Now presenting candidates from the Reich College of Education. Gina Marie Cleary. Kelsey Brooke Buff. Chloe Patton Mohan. Mackenzie Ellen Bradley Huffman. Heather Danielle Wiles. Angela Elizabeth Bland. Matthew Grant Woltz. Levi Harrison Blaylock. Danielle Leanne Epley Abernathy. Alicia Marie Usick. Chelsea Pearl Craddock Slate. Rainey Wambacher McCraw. Catherine Elizabeth Caruso. Jacqueline Marie Howell. Kayla Dawn Bear. Allison Mackenzie Fair. Rebecca Jane Burris. Talia Lang. Carrie Maynor Hubbard. Christina Lori Gallard. Deborah Gary Sutton. Anisha Edwina Caulfield. Carmichael St. Aubin Henry. Raina Jessica Hinson. Nicole Lynn Norman. Jacob Darrell Mitchell. Ryan Jeffrey Mitchell. Skylar Elton Doggett. Sierra Yoder Stone. Matthew Paul Johnson. Kathleen Ann Brock. Nikki Ann Champion. Macy Elizabeth Barnes. Keaton Beard LeBlanc. Derisa Lisa Perry. Brandy Boo Webb. Jennifer Vera Osornio. Casey Poole Martin. Natalie Jordan Finger. Morgan Elizabeth Lofton. Daniel J. Moore. Gabrielle Elizabeth Margaret Mummert. Caitlin? Sarah Caitlin Cuthbert. Ashton Davis Robinson. Danae Solar. Coriana Henderson Hayes Willoughby. Hampton Bo Horn. Kimberly Nicole Paniagua Ferreira. Brennan Marie Day. Sean Patrick Thompson. Taylor Faulkner. Christian Angel McLaughlin. Willow Ingrid Larson. Kevin Israel Garcia Bautista. Eric C. De La Cruz. Journey K. Aline Barnes. Morgan Elizabeth Smith. Cassidy Murphy Boyd. Catherine Ann Sullivan. Lindsay Robinson Stamey. Brett Michael Bowles. Gabriella Oswald Tremonti. Case Bruce Chanier. Britta Jacqueline Christ. Thank you. Gabriella Renee Isaias. Ashley Luna Lohr. Dylan J. Riley. Ian Samuel Johnson. Elisa Christine Davidson. Chloe Addison Mills. Kaylin Rose Gwynn. Tessa Olivia Sprinkle. Kayla Elizabeth Engel. Gretchen Elaine Cross. Abby Lee Silvers. Alexander Vincent Shore. Jessica Dozier Stepp. Amanda G. Buchanan. Madeline Abigail Wooten. Michelle Catherine Elliott. Jody S. Roses. Anne Grace Badgett. Samantha Maria Gates Reese. Michael James Annable. James Tyler Martin. Anthony Adai Kumi. Soraya Tiana Surratt. Jordan Marie Kelly. Thank you. Katie Ann Haller. Emma Bernice Willie. Hadley Ann Seifert. Madison Alyssa Hay. Lauren Renee Young. Schaefer Hannah Heimel. Tristan Brooke Ramsey. Gabrielle Page Jennings. Kylie Gould Hawks. Connie Jean Williams. Yvette Lenora Napier. Heather Travis Houston. Katie Benj McCrary. Sabrina Marie Pitts. Sarah Elizabeth Neal. Jennifer Gilliam Decker. Marcus William Wilmoth. Matthew Tyler Robbins. Matt Taylor. Benato. Dante Joseph Benato. Reve Bostwick. Blanca Imelda Basurto. Alanda Danner Johnson. Catherine Elizabeth Young. Sarita Denise Robinson. Lee Barry Crawford. Jared M. Story. Natalie West Marley. Joffrey. Hope Victoria Joffrey. Haley Dawn Morton. Madison Nicole Gorniak. Gursev Jordan Singh Sidhu. Now presenting candidates from the Hayes School of Music. Chloe Faith Carroll. Michael Joseph Incorvaya. Carson Gregory Rivers. Damon Seth Chrisman. Tyler Ashley Domingue. Andrew J. Coram. William McLaurin Rivers. Gotcha. Thank you. Sean Allen Andrade. Nicholas William Hathaway. Jake Henry Miller. Marin Keeley Kimpton.
Now, will the scholars with diverse abilities and program certification candidates please rise? Chancellor Norris, upon recommendation of the faculty of the Reich College of Education, I hereby present to you those students who have met the requirements to earn their certification. Candidates, will you now be directed to the stage, and when you return to your row, you may be seated.
Now presenting candidates from the Scholars with Diverse Abilities program. Michael Ross Gordon. Michaela Gray Malone. Tokel Isaiah Boyd. Nathan Alexander Sanchez.
Will all candidates for the bachelor degrees please rise? Chancellor Norris, upon recommendation of the faculty of the Reich College of Education, University College, and the Hayes School of Music, I hereby present to you those students who have met or will meet the requirements to earn their respective baccalaureate degrees. Candidates, you will now be directed to the stage. Candidates in the first row, please remain standing. All others, please be seated until your row is directed to the stage. When you return to your row, you may be seated.
Now presenting candidates from the Reich College of Education. Lillian Gray Russell Pinson, magna cum laude. Katie Joy Geschichter, summa cum laude. Kira Lynn Kriesman, summa cum laude. Jasmine Faith Greeley. Sophia Ray Penna, cum laude. Jonathan Adam Miller, cum laude. Corinne Baker Lewis, cum laude. Sophia Christine Tefakis. Caroline Lily Ragland, magna cum laude. Cassidy Ann Miller, cum laude. Kaylin Elise Alston. Macy Gray Crisco, magna cum laude. Taylor Mackenzie Smith, summa cum laude. I'll catch you after. Emma Rowe Nugent, magna cum laude. Caitlin Grace Coratolo, summa cum laude. Isley Watts Logan, magna cum laude. Cassidy Elaine Lamoureux, cum laude. Thank you. Dayani Takaya Jordan. Molly Benton Barnett. Anna Marie Hester, cum laude. Gracie Celeste Sloop, summa cum laude. Hope Elizabeth Weaver. Rempson. Xana Gray Rempson. Alexis Rogers Smith, cum laude. Amelia Margaret Fernald, cum laude. Cheyenne Nicole Johnston, summa cum laude. Natalie Marie Chapman, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Renee Hare, summa cum laude. Connor James Moses. Christopher Ray Alman, magna cum laude. Olivia Caroline Wasson, summa cum laude. Kaylin Ruth Summers, summa cum laude. Ashlyn Renee Laverty, summa cum laude. Madeline Ann Shepard. Jordan Lee Trimberger, magna cum laude. Rachel L. Williford, magna cum laude. Isabel Marie Tasler, summa cum laude. Laura Louise Sweeney. Hannah Jane Brackett. Callie Blackburn Patton. Bradley Ardell Hayes. Caitlin Emily Baker, magna cum laude. Jordan Elizabeth Sherrill, summa cum laude. Bryn Aaron Schumacher, cum laude. Emma Lily Greer, magna cum laude. Elise McKenna Blackwell. Skylar Suzanne Bashirs, magna cum laude. Thank you. Chloe Catron Wilburn, magna cum laude. Thank you. Jackson Christopher Shane, cum laude. Hannah Jordan Mullis, summa cum laude. Jordan Lee Sabarabiati. Evan Michael Harrison. Emily Noel Brick. Chloe Elizabeth McNamara, summa cum laude. S. Eileen Molina Mendoza. Jordan Shea Pierce, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Shelton Stiller. Natalie Rosalie Wooten. Thank you. Emma Noel Oneto, magna cum laude. Thank you. Elena Page Hinshaw. Jessica Marie Hilliard. Veronica Alexandrovna Litvinova. Emily Myra Norwood, cum laude. Antoria B. Westall, magna cum laude. Julie Isabel Sandell, magna cum laude. Courtney Nicole Eller, summa cum laude. Stephanie Lee Seiler, cum laude. Candace Ann Shore, summa cum laude. Thank you. Thank you. McKenna Kathleen Phelps, magna cum laude. Matoka. Jolena Lynn Matoka, summa cum laude. Ashley Lovejoy Whitty, magna cum laude. Leah M. Lopiano, magna cum laude. Savannah Ray Caldwell. Maria Elizabeth Lubert, magna cum laude. Sierra Grace Friedinger, cum laude. Macy Nicole Barnes, summa cum laude. Layla May Wareheim. Sarah Catherine Heller. Callie McKenna Johnson, magna cum laude. Thank you. Lily Mae Rollins, magna cum laude. Thank you. Jake Andrew Lathrop, summa cum laude. Thank you. Amanda Renee Jacobs, summa cum laude. Katie Lee Collins, summa cum laude. Carly Michelle Benfield. Caitlin Marie Noost, summa cum laude. Morgan Elizabeth Kibble, summa cum laude. Rosemary Carolina Spillman, summa cum laude. Gracie Nicole Breckenridge. Anna Rose Davenport. Hi. Drass. Amelia Rose Drass. Evelyn Arlene Dahl, cum laude. Kendall Lee McKinney, cum laude. Olivia Brooks Sigmund, summa cum laude. Thank you. Mally Dare Mason, magna cum laude. Bailey Grace Eller, magna cum laude. Thank you. Mia Ciani. Lydia Ruth Cook, summa cum laude. Aubrey Caroline Coombs. Emma McDaniel Omedo, summa cum laude. Rachel Ellen Skinner, magna cum laude. Anna Elizabeth Reed, summa cum laude. Sarah Marie Gilbert, summa cum laude. Callie Ann Phillips, magna cum laude. Rachel Lynn Knapp, magna cum laude. Thank you. Molly Michaela Cummings, cum laude. Jessica Paige Cranack, magna cum laude. Sabrina Marie Keefe, magna cum laude. Thank you. Sarah Brian Yodis Teal, cum laude. Thank you. Emily Claire Tater, cum laude. Jerry Ann McNeely, summa cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Johnson, cum laude. Got it. Taylor Grace Conlogue. Jackson Matthew Jordy. Lillian Burke Wagner, summa cum laude. Jordan Nicole Brooks, magna cum laude. Thank you. Malia Reagan Richardson, cum laude. Is it Caroline? Okay. Caroline Olivia Reardon. Haley Elizabeth Klein, cum laude. Julia McNeil Fee, cum laude. Kylie Brooke Heiner, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Cadence Norton, summa cum laude. Laura Cheyenne Shermer, summa cum laude. Jalen Hope Roberts. Jaden Timothy Wentz. Last name. Thank you. Nicole Elena Soreco. Thank you. Tamara Burleson. Lily Anna Harwell, summa cum laude. Got it. Quinn Leanne Katarzinski, magna cum laude. I'm sorry. Ava Jahan Gamsari. Isabel Mahala Slick. Spencer Danielle Brown, cum laude. Sydney Lockhart. Garrett Jackson Ryder. Rachel Erin White, cum laude. Sarah Jordan Danner, cum laude. Amari Rose Mealy, summa cum laude. Emma Kate Brady, magna cum laude. Mia Kathleen Dontino. Abe Mora Raya. Joshua Michael Lucero, magna cum laude. Reed Harris Clausen. Andrew Paul Dyer, summa cum laude. Alexander Lee Martin. Bonilla. Ava Adeline Bonilla. Gavin Xavier Olvera. Got it. Yep. Demija Princess Ione Elizabeth Alejandro Ortiz. Michael Staten. Miranda Michael Staten. Colby Gage Dennis. Adam Henson Everett. Caitlin Ashley Douglas, summa cum laude. Matthew S. Porch. Christopher Austin White. Delaney Elizabeth Jones. Ashley Brianna Bennett. Second Lieutenant Grayson Olaski Jordan. Nolan McCaskill Bateman, cum laude. Matthew Harris. Madison Brianna Burns. Jack Davenport Martin. Pacer. Carrington Lee Pacer. Samuel Carver Handwork. William Warren Reinhardt. Samuel Hunter Bryan. Gabriel Andrew Rumsey. Amy Suzanne Caudle. Lauren Celine Narvaez Marin. Trenton Eric Rash. Rachel Elizabeth Higgins. Benjamin Lohr. Jackson Brian Martin. Catherine S. McCrary. Aranessa Sarah Olson, cum laude. Ashley Elizabeth Blanks, magna cum laude. Ivy Grace Tillman. Elena Perichik. Thank you. Elise Shanae Cruz. Thank you. Tristan Elise Pipes, summa cum laude. Shannon Deanne Hass, magna cum laude. Ashlyn Elizabeth Chucky, magna cum laude. Tiana Jo Wilson. Alexandra Becca Strader. Alonzo Dodd. Kiona Rose Mackey. Maya Camille Winteroff, cum laude. Juliana Lee Zach. Caitlin Elizabeth Spruels. Hazel Candace Good. Now presenting candidates from the Hayes School of Music. Andrew Washington Cook, magna cum laude. Jacob Allen Toller, summa cum laude. Wilson Eugene Hooks, magna cum laude. Kendall Evan Cromer, summa cum laude. Vincent Stone Petuccio. Preston Neil Tao, summa cum laude. Lauren Catherine Kirkpatrick, summa cum laude. Reagan Minda Hartley, summa cum laude. Rowan Elizabeth Bennett, summa cum laude. Caroline Elizabeth Hendren. Caroline Grace Shields, cum laude. Olivia Elise Reagan Calloway, summa cum laude. Lacey Kellen Chun Perry, summa cum laude. Alexandra Grace Hayes, summa cum laude. Kyla Faith Borough, magna cum laude. Colby Alexander Harden. Harry Humphrey Albritton. Tatiana Alice Booty. Shelby Lee Arnold, cum laude. Liam Michael Dumaine, summa cum laude. Melissa Joy Olson, cum laude. Genevieve Susanna Neff, summa cum laude. Maggie Emma Martin. Samantha Claire Sileo, summa cum laude. Annabella Ruby Carter, magna cum laude. Owen Lee Marcelino. Benjamin Caton Kipps. Dominic Angelo Piazza, magna cum laude. Thank you. Caroline Huffman Lipson. Willard Thomas Shingleton. Harrison. Dylan Harrison Rackley. Carlos Richard Pino, magna cum laude. Keegan Edward O'Connell, summa cum laude. Abby Dara McGraw, cum laude. Nora Callan Schroep, summa cum laude. Casey Eloise Airy, cum laude. Stella Marie Hopkins, summa cum laude. Lucy Bonino Russell. Sophia Catherine DeTore, cum laude. Drew Dexter Gibbs, magna cum laude. Ali Gotelli, magna cum laude. Henry Wingfield Jackson, summa cum laude. Cole Peters. William Cannon Chapman. Aiden Sumney Clark. Adeline Marie Money. Alexandra Rose McLean, magna cum laude. Presley Metler. Zoe Madeline Tarrant, magna cum laude. Braden James Gay, summa cum laude. Benjamin Moss Baressa, magna cum laude. Justin Nathaniel Hallway.
On occasion, Appalachian State University honors individuals who have made significant contributions to our university and to society by conferring upon them honorary degrees. Today, it is my distinct honor to recognize the achievements of a true mountaineer, Luke Combs. A native North Carolinian, Luke's journey to the global stage began right here in the high country. While a student at App State, he found his voice, performing at local venues, building a loyal following before ever setting foot in a Nashville recording studio. Luke has achieved phenomenal, record-breaking success in his career, from being the first artist to send his first 13 singles to #1 on the Billboard Country Airplay chart to twice being named CMA's Entertainer of the Year. His professional accolades are extraordinary. Most recently, he was named one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people in the world, a recognition that celebrates not just his talent, but the authenticity that has made him an international icon. What stands out to us about Luke, beyond his remarkable success, is his unwavering pride in this university and in the people of North Carolina. Whether he is wearing black and gold on national television or performing at a sold-out Kid Brewer Stadium, he carries the spirit of App State with him everywhere he goes. Luke uses his immense platform to lift others up, extending his impact far beyond the music industry. His commitment to service and the welfare of others is profound, from raising over $24 million for Hurricane Helene relief through the Concert for Carolina. To his advocacy for mental health awareness and his support for veterans in music education, he exemplifies the resilience, humility, and authenticity that characterize the Appalachian spirit. In every sense, Luke Combs represents the character and heart of a mountaineer. His story inspires our students to dream big, work hard, and always remember where they came from. He represents the very best of our university community, a life lived with purpose, driven by a commitment to excellence and a genuine care for others. Luke, will you please come forward? Luke, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of North Carolina and the Board of Trustees of Appalachian State University, I confer upon you an honorary degree of music with all the rights and privileges thereupon appertaining.
That's real special right there. Let me hold it together. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Oh yeah, of course, of course.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. All right, that's so awesome, guys. Thank you so much, guys. That's awesome. Thank you. Seriously. Very cool.
And now, will all candidates for a degree from all colleges and schools please rise? To those who now present themselves as candidates for degrees from Appalachian State University, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of North Carolina and by the Board of Governors of the University of North Carolina, upon completion of all requirements, I will confer upon each of you the degree recommended by the faculty with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. For those receiving doctoral and master's degrees, I offer you a special charge. With advanced knowledge comes increased responsibility. Remember that your expertise positions you not just as practitioners in your respective fields, but as specialists, mentors, and innovators. Accept the opportunity to push boundaries, challenge conventions, and contribute meaningfully to your disciplines. Undergraduates, since the Middle Ages, the silks of the graduation tassel have represented the colors of the faculty and the power of the university to confer degrees. In a moment, not quite yet, in a moment, you will continue that wonderful tradition by moving your tassel in a moment, signifying your transition from undergraduate students to graduates of this university. Are you ready? Let's do it. Members of the undergraduate class of 2026, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, Appalachian State University graduates. You get to sit down just one more time. And we will conclude our ceremony with the alma mater performed by the Appalachian Brass Ensemble. The lyrics will be posted to the Jumbotron for anyone who'd like to sing along.
Please stand for the recessional. Faculty, as you recess, we encourage you to convene at the back of the arena to congratulate and celebrate the graduates as they exit into Alumni Hallway. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you.